As people continue to flee over Syria's borders to escape its civil war, UNICEF Ireland says schools in neighbouring countries are struggling to absorb the huge numbers of refugee children. In Jordan, where more than 500,000 Syrians are registered as refugees, many schools run double shifts to accommodate both Syrian and Jordanian pupils. Philip Bromwell visited one school in the city of Irbid on the Jordanian-Syrian border.
An illustration of a country struggling to cope with a crisis. This school operates a double shift. 800 Jordanian pupils came this morning. 1,200 Syrian students are here this afternoon. It's overcrowded and staff are overstretched. They say there are tensions between both sets of students. Taima is 14. Her home in the Syrian city of Homs was hit by a missile. I ask her about life here.
I'm not very happy.
She goes on to explain that last year Syrians and Jordanians were in the same class. Now they separate us, she says, Syrians alone and Jordanians alone. UNICEF is one of the aid agencies trying to make education accessible to everyone in Jordan. But with tens of thousands of Syrian children on waiting lists or not even registered for schools, the challenges ahead are immense.
While Jordan has been very welcoming of refugees since the start of this crisis, it's clearly at its capacity now. The schools are bursting at the seams. They're running 2 shifts, one in the morning, one in the evening. But the strains are there, and it's really impossible to see how this is going to be resolved in the short term. I think we're talking about a very long-term crisis here.
As the conflict continues to rage over the border in Syria, it's clear that the battle in Jordan is for the hearts and minds of a generation of refugee children. Philip Bromwell, RTE News, Jordan.